Let's begin with the first code, the one that opens invisible doors to money, the key that many overlook but which can change everything. Imagine waking up tomorrow to a notification on your phone, an unexpected transfer, a surprise Pix, money that seemed impossible, but arrived. Does it seem like a miracle? It is, but it's a miracle that has a code. And this code was revealed by Napoleon Hill, author of Think and Grow Rich, a man who studied the most prosperous millionaires in history and discovered a mental formula that opens portals of wealth. Few people know about this, and even fewer apply it. But those who do apply it thrive beyond logic. This video is more than a meditation. It's a spiritual command, a vibrational code, a subconscious training to activate money while you sleep. And if you're watching this now, it's because your miracle has already begun. You will hear phrases that activate your attraction field. You will repeat commands that reprogram your mind. You will feel the presence of abundance touching your vibration. But first, comment, "I receive" below if you feel this is for you, because your declaration is your activation. Now, take a deep breath, close your eyes if you wish, and get ready, because in a few minutes your financial reality will begin to change, and you will never sleep the same way again. Take a deep breath and listen with your heart, because what you are about to hear can change the way money finds you. Now, step through the second portal with faith. You will discover the phrase that shifts your vibration and transforms your life. Money is energy, and there exists an energetic key that unlocks this vault: absolute belief in your abundance. Napoleon Hill referred to this as burning desire, that certainty that burns like an internal fire. Incinerating doubt is the first step. You must know that the money is already en route, or it will not arrive. Repeat after me now with conviction. I am the key. I am the conduit. I am prosperity. Each time you affirm this, an unseen lock dissolves. Your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between the real and the imagined. It merely responds to the frequency of your faith. One woman repeated this affirmation for 21 consecutive days. She was drowning in debt, desperate, with no foundation. On the 22nd day, she received an offer that quadrupled her income. Nothing had changed externally, but everything had shifted internally. The code had worked. She had become the conduit. You do not need to chase after money. You need to become the magnet it recognizes. It's not about deserving. It's about vibrational alignment. Stop seeking. Start embodying. Repeat again. I am the conduit. Let's begin with the first code, a vibrational key that many overlook, but which unlocks invisible doors to wealth. At this moment in the audio, listen closely, because this story might be the turning point your mind has been missing. Napoleon Hill taught, affirmations repeated with faith become commands to the universe. And there's a phrase that acts as a code to unlock financial portals. It's not magic, it's subconscious reprogramming. It enters while you sleep and shapes your reality when you wake. The phrase is simple, yet powerful. Money comes to me with ease, frequency, and abundance. Repeat it now, with your eyes closed or open. This phrase is like a password in your vibrational field. Every time you say it, you're entering that password, and the portals begin to respond. A young man told me he repeated this for 15 nights. He was earning just slightly above minimum wage. But on the 16th day, he won the lottery scratch-off and received a bonus at work. It might seem like a coincidence, but it's not. Thoughts become things. You are always creating. Don't underestimate what you repeat. Don't speak scarcity and expect abundance. Every thought that has ever been thought still exists. And when you think with intention, it responds. Comment, I've already won, if you feel this phrase is for you. Now, prepare yourself for the second portal. There is a phrase that, when repeated with faith, opens paths where there was once blockage. Now that your mind has begun to open, enter the fourth frequency. Because when you vibrate, it's already mine. Money rushes towards you. There's a little-known account from Napoleon Hill. He tells of a man who saw himself as wealthy, even while sleeping on the floor. Each night, he would lie down and imagine himself on a luxurious mattress. He felt the bills in his wallet, the new car in the garage, and before sleeping, he would say, "It's already mine. I'm just aligning myself." This man didn't study finance. He didn't receive an inheritance. He didn't have luck. He simply activated the subconscious code before sleeping. Within 6 months, he was in another city, running his own business. His life became living proof of what Hill taught. When you sleep, your conscious mind quiets down, and the subconscious takes the helm. That's why what you hear and feel at night creates your morning. It creates your reality. Use this to your advantage. You are training your mind now, and your mind will train the universe. Nothing is more powerful than what you repeat with faith. So repeat, "It's already mine. I'm just aligning myself," and receive what already belongs to you. At this point in the audio, you will hear a story, and perhaps in it, you will see your own turning point arriving. The moment for the fifth unlock has arrived. Scarcity doesn't begin in the pocket, it begins in the mind. And today, you will break this old code. There is a vibration that opens more doors than any resume. It is the vibration of, "It's already mine." You don't ask with desperation, you affirm with conviction. Napoleon Hill used to say that faith only works when you see yourself already in possession of what you desire. And this is what few practice. Positioning yourself as someone who has already received. You don't need to wait for the deposit to hit to feel gratitude. You feel it now, and the deposit is attracted by your energy. Everything you desire already exists in the invisible field, but it only manifests when you vibrate as if you already have it. This is the password. I vibrate what is already mine. Repeat this phrase with power. I vibrate as one who already has. I act as one who has already received. This declaration changes everything, because your brain starts creating pathways of confirmation, and your magnetic field begins to pull aligned experiences. A young man applied this by listening to this type of audio every night. He visualized his name printed on a successful contract. In the beginning, it seemed like madness. After 40 days, the proposal appeared, not by coincidence, but by sustained vibration. He became the proof of what he believed. You cannot regress from the expansion you have already achieved. If you've come this far, you've activated something within yourself. Don't retreat. Don't speak against your faith. Stand firm in the "it is already mine." Because the invisible is on the verge of becoming tangible. Close your eyes for 5 seconds now and feel it, as if the money were already in your hands. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? This visualization is a spiritual code. Comment, "It is already mine," if you felt this in your spirit. We now enter the fifth frequency, and it carries a powerful energy, the vibration of, "It is already mine." Let's move on to the sixth breakthrough. It's time to shatter scarcity programming and rewrite your relationship with money. Now, take a deep breath and prepare for the sixth code, because there is a faith that creates what the eyes have not yet seen, and you are going to activate it now. The greatest financial prison isn't your bank balance. It's the programming that says, "This isn't for me." How many times have you repeated that you couldn't, that it wasn't possible, that it was too difficult? These phrases have become invisible bars within your mind. But Napoleon Hill revealed, you can reprogram everything with a dominant thought. Your subconscious is always listening, especially at night when your conscious mind falls silent. And it is in that moment that you plant the most powerful seeds. If you sleep with thoughts of fear, You wake up to limited realities. But if you sleep with faith, your morning dawns prosperous. Repeat now. I uninstall scarcity. I install abundance. Yes, speak as if you are installing a new system. Because in fact, you are. Words are commands. Thoughts are keys. And you are turning the key now. A woman told me she cried every night listening to this because she felt ashamed to desire money. But after 18 days, she started receiving gifts, invitations, proposals. She didn't change the external world. She simply uninstalled guilt and installed permission. You were not made to struggle with money. You were created to be a conduit of provision. If your heart vibrates with truth, the universe responds with justice. You have divine authorization to prosper. Comment, I have permission, if this ignited something within you. Close your eyes and declare internally, I undo every pattern that holds me back. I accept the new. I accept the overflow. You are clearing the field. And when you clear the field, money flows to you. We're heading into the 6th unlock. It's time to break the scarcity programming and rewrite your relationship with money. We are entering the 7th revelation. And here you will understand. Money is not the enemy of your spirituality. It is an extension of it. Napoleon Hill used to say, faith is the only known antidote to failure. But it's not religious faith. It's vibrational faith, the kind that believes without seeing and therefore manifests. The kind that declares, even if I don't see it now, it is already mine. You don't need external security. You need to generate internal certainty. Faith is magnetism. It's frequency. It's the spiritual language the universe understands. And it begins with a simple thought. I believe. Repeat now with conviction. I believe even without seeing. I manifest even without touching. Say it as if you are signing a spiritual contract. Faith is the fuel that transforms thought into reality, and you are fueling your field now. A 72-year-old gentleman listened to this audio for 33 nights. They told him it was too late. That time had passed, but he didn't accept it. Every day he declared, there is still a miracle for me. And out of nowhere, he was called to lead a project that changed his financial life. It's never too late for those who activate faith, because faith doesn't measure time, it measures vibration. You don't need to understand the how, you just need to maintain the yes. The rest, the universe organizes. Close your eyes now. Imagine yourself within the reality you desire. See it, touch it, feel it. This is your faith being activated. Comment, I believe, if you felt this strongly. Now, breathe with faith, for you are about to access the 7th code, the vibrational faith that transforms the unseen into matter. Now pay very close attention, because this is the 8th key, and perhaps the most important one. You are the password, and today, you will rewrite this code. You were taught that money is dirty, that spirituality and wealth do not mix. But this is one of the greatest lies of scarcity. Napoleon Hill understood early on that money is an expression of value, and value is born from the spirit. God did not create you to live limited. You were designed to circulate abundance. Money is not your master. It is your servant. It is not your identity. It is your reflection. And the cleaner your heart, the freer your flow. Repeat after me now. I am a channel for divine prosperity. Money flows to me with purpose and light. These phrases heal the guilt that blocks the flow. You are not taking from anyone. You are opening doors. I met a woman who cried every time she spoke about money. She grew up hearing that wealth was greed. But one day she decided to free herself from this invisible vow of poverty. She began to affirm, I bless the money that arrives. And over time, it began to arrive, peacefully. Money is like water. If you reject it, it escapes. If you honor it, it remains. You are not here to chase it. You are here to overflow. Comment, "I am a channel," if this healed something in you. Close your eyes and visualize bills entering your hands with gratitude. Feel joy, lightness, freedom. This emotion is a silent prayer, and the universe responds to emotions, not fears. Money loves a heart at peace. We are now entering the 8th revelation, where you will understand that money in reality is a spiritual and divine energy. Narration. We are arriving at the turning point, the 9th activation, and it carries a promise. The miracle you await begins today. There comes a time when you need to stop waiting for a miracle and start being the miracle. Napoleon Hill taught, "What you think, you become." It's pointless to repeat phrases if your vibration is one of fear. The universe responds to what you are, not to what you merely wish for. You are the password that activates or blocks your prosperity. What you repeat daily becomes the dominant code. If you say, "I can't, I don't have, it's impossible," guess what? You're typing in the scarcity password. But if you change your speech, you change your balance. Repeat now with conviction. I am the password to abundance. I command wealth with my words. This is the turning point. Don't expect more from the outside. Change begins with the word that leaves your mouth. I knew a young man who constantly said, "I'm broke." It was a joke to him, but a command to the universe. The day he switched that to, "I am prosperous even before I see it," his field shifted. Within 2 months, he changed jobs, started investing, and never looked back. You don't describe your reality. You declare it, and that creates. Every time you open your mouth, you cast a vibrational seed. Speak like one who plants wealth. Comment, "I am the password," if this resonated with you. Close your eyes now and say internally, "I have changed the code. I have activated the flow. I have become abundance." Feel this course through your body like electrical energy, because when you change from within, the entire world responds. You are the password that money has been waiting for. Now receive the 9th code, perhaps the most direct of all. You are the password that activates or blocks your prosperity. And now, we've reached the final portal. But this is not the end. It's the beginning of a new reality. Breathe, because your field has already changed. If you've made it this far, something within you has already shifted. You are no longer the same person you were 40 minutes ago. Your vibration has been touched. Your mind has been activated. And now, the field is ready to surprise you. Napoleon Hill used to say, "The turning point always happens just after resistance." If you were tired, lost, stuck, listen to this. The wait was not a punishment. It was preparation. Now is the time to harvest what was sown in the invisible. Repeat with me, with soul. My miracle begins now. Money is already coming. I am already the recipient. You no longer need to chase it. You have become the place where prosperity lands. For 27 nights, a woman heard the same code. On the 28th day, she received an unexpected sum that cleared all her debts. She didn't change the external world. She simply chose to believe before she saw, and the universe responded with precision. Now I ask you, what if it's tomorrow? What if it's already on its way, and all that was needed was for you to say yes? You can continue to doubt, or you can declare with faith, "I receive." Close your eyes and imagine an angel handing you an envelope. Inside is your new financial reality. You open it, feel it, give thanks. This image is more real than it appears. Comment, "The miracle has begun," if you felt this in your spirit. And now, affirm with me one last time. I am prosperity. I am abundance. I am the answer. Repeat this as you fall asleep, when you wake up, with every breath, because you cannot stop thinking. But you can choose what to think about, and that changes everything. And now, We arrive at the final portal, but perhaps it is the most significant, because the miracle begins today. Your new reality starts here now. Breathe, feel. You are no longer the same as when you pressed play. Something within you has been activated. The code has been accessed. The password has been changed. The field has been aligned. This audio was not merely content, it was a signal, a divine preparation. And if you have arrived this far, it's because the unseen is about to manifest into reality. You don't need to comprehend everything. You simply need to continue listening, repeating, believing, because the miracle doesn't happen all at once. It installs itself in layers. Every night you listen to this, you create. Every affirmation you repeat, you shape. Replay this video for 21 days or more, as many times as necessary until the external reflects the internal. Because the money you seek is already en route, and it is seeking the exact frequency you have just released. If this resonated with you, comment now. The miracle has begun. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This is merely the beginning. More codes, more activations, and more secrets will come. And you need to be here to receive them, because you were not made to survive. You were made to thrive. You do not chase money. You are the destination where it arrives. And now, it has already begun to arrive.